welcome to my channel. I'm sitting at Tench Reserve today. How gorgeous is it today? It's just beautiful. Have a look near me. So I wanted to really kind of talk about how do you navigate judgment through solo motherhood when you choose it, when you live it. It's interesting, isn't it? And I find that it initially begins when you look at what your fears are around it. So I know for me, choosing solo motherhood had a lot of fear around that. It had a lot of fear on what people would think of my choice to do so. Was I too old? Was I capable? Would my child suffer any consequences for doing it? What else did I think? There's so much fear that comes up, isn't there? Like, it's just crazy. It's crazy. But I think the main judgment I feared was that people would not accept my choice and not accept my child. The judgment I have actually got is actually more around my age rather than solo motherhood. So being an older mum, it's interesting. I've had a few comments in shopping centres where people are asking, how cute is my granddaughter? And then I have to, well, not have to, I choose to correct them and say, no, she's my daughter. She's not my granddaughter. So that's been interesting. But to navigate judgment when you choose solo motherhood, I really feel is quite powerful, can be quite powerful. And I say that because I really feel it is about your self-image and how you see yourself. Do you actually think you've made the right choice in solo motherhood? Do you think you're doing a good job as a solo mum? Do you think that others are going to belittle or critique you for the choices that you've made? Yeah, they probably will. And you know what? Okay, let them do it. Let them do it. How I navigate it, I have done a lot of work, I have to say, around how I see myself, and my IVF journey has been a really big part of that. I've had a couple of close girlfriends that have been super, super helpful too in really helping me to identify some triggers, identify my reasons for things or lack thereof. That's an aeroplane going above. Apologies. Benefits of being outdoors. And just taking some time out to really understand me and really land to a place where I'm quite anchored in what I do and why I do what I do, and being okay with people not liking that or thinking it could be done differently or think it shouldn't be done at all, or whatever opinion they have. Each to their own, I do believe. And I think coming as a reformed people pleaser, which I'm very proud to say that I am reformed. And it's not that I don't think you care about people. You do always care about people. I care about people and what they think. Does it sometimes affect me? Yes, it does. Do I let it affect me to the point that I then belittle myself and question my worth as a woman, as a mum? No, I don't. I am finally at a place, and I would encourage you to do the same, to put yourself first. And it's not putting yourself first above all others in the sense that you just don't give a crap about anybody. It's actually not about that. It's more about, how would I put it? It's actually more about going, I matter, and I can show up as be the best mum that I can to my daughter if I choose me. And that could be choosing me by my skincare routine, by getting a good night's sleep, by not scrolling social media mindlessly, by role modeling to her how I take care of me every day. And I feel my recent break from social media, so as many of you know, I've taken a 2.5 week break from social media so that I can do that. I felt a little bit burnt out at the end of last year and had received a few comments around how was I able to manage motherhood when at times I could barely manage myself. And I think that was an interesting comment. It is something that as solo mums we do need to navigate. You know, we are the only parent, and that was a choice that I made, and I knew that it would not always be roses and sunshine every day. But I think just choosing you every day is the best way to navigate life, particularly as a solo mum. You know that we are all hands on deck all times, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, 365 days a year. Hopefully, like me, you have a great tribe around you who are also a great support network for you and your little one. But I think it's equally important that we become our own support network, if that makes sense. And for me, that support network is listening to my body when she needs to rest, and modeling to Eva that we need to rest our body sometimes. Modeling to myself that choosing quality food, and that doesn't necessarily mean expensive, but nourishing food is taking care of me. That taking a few minutes to sit down and have a meal with my daughter is quality. That we don't need to rush and hustle and bustle, and people will always critique. People will always have an opinion. You have an opinion, I have an opinion, we all have an opinion. But navigating life, particularly as a solo mum, it's really a superpower, I have to say. It really is. Let's take a moment to think about that. You are literally juggling everything and everybody in your little immediate world solo. We made a choice to do it, and I'm very proud to do it. I'm very honoured to do it. I love every minute of it, and I don't regret my choice at all. And I think even that is a really powerful statement, and I would hope that you too could land at a place where you're proud of that, you are empowered by that, and you celebrate the joy in that. So I'd love to hear your thoughts on how you navigate solo motherhood or fatherhood. Let me know in the comments below. If you really like this post, I would love for you to subscribe. Click the link below. If you think this is really helpful and you know of somebody that it could also be quite helpful for, I'd love if you can share it, and let's share this journey of life together.